Everyone's so early today.
My camera bounced.
Hello, hi guys, hi everyone. I'm the best. Yes, yes, we manifest that. Self-confidence is key, guys. Oh, hi Leroy, so early.
It's a no context manifestation.
Any kind of manifestation is good. Okay, we'll wait a lot longer for more people, then we'll begin the... Actually, I'm promoting something different today. I accept all answer. The other this cannot, that cannot. I mean, there are always more than one answer unless it's wrong. Because most of the answers that you guys give me are like higher level than what the P5 level is asking for, so technically it's still right. Very happy. I suppose so, Leroy. Live, laugh, love, you know. Okay, but yes. In the meantime, I'll get through this because I think this is 27 pages. Okay. But yes, so holiday program. One day oral program, basically for July and August holiday programs. So you do know that, or rather, I'm pretty sure teacher Mitsuko went through this before. So yes. Hi, welcome Jaden. Hi Sean's. Okay, so yeah, this PSI oral intensive crash course, right? So as you can see, is it small? I'll try to zoom in. So it's based on the new 2025 oral syllabus. For those of you that don't know, your oral syllabus has changed, okay? So you'll be under the guidance of trained writers at work teachers. So it teaches you how to effectively use the picture stimulus and how to analyze it and how to not projecting your voice as one thing, but how you present your answer. Yes, that's the right word, because your image has changed, right? So you need more analytical and inferential skills. You'll learn smart exam strategies to organize answers and get exposed to 8 commonly tested PSI oral exam topics. Okay, so don't have to worry if you're worrying about, oh, the syllabus has changed and you're not sure how to answer, how to tackle it. So you can consider this. This is 2 hours. So for July, it'll be on youth holiday, and August it'll be on National Day holiday. Okay, not National Day itself. Okay, so yes, then there is also PSI oral, sorry, one-to-one intensive coaching. So this is for primary 5s and 6s. This PSI oral is also suitable for primary 5 and 6s, for those primary 5s that want to get a head start because of the new syllable. So technically when the syllabus changes, right, especially if you're the batch that is the first one to go through that, usually you guys don't have as much time to get used to that kind of format as compared to the other levels. So yes, it's a good course to consider to join. Okay, then for this one-to-one intensive coaching, it's also on the same dates, the same holidays, the Youth Day holiday and National Day holiday. This is 1 hour, and as you can tell from the title itself, it's one-to-one. Okay? So, hi Billy Block. Sorry, almost doxed you. I haven't seen you in so long, Billy Block. What have you been busy on your trip, right? Okay, never mind. Moving on. So also new oral syllabus, but just that the difference is this is one-to-one. So you get real-time and personalized feedback. Okay. So the main thing in oral, right? Always not me on live. Oh, hi Estherine. Where have I been, guys? I just did like live on Xiaohongshu just now. So yeah, okay. But nobody's really there at Xiaohongshu, to be honest. Okay, but I have other works to do, so okay, so real-time and personalized feedback, I talked about that already. Main thing here is build confidence, okay? My teacher used to say this to me in secondary school, rather my English teacher, like, if you cannot, or rather, if you don't think that you can do it, it's fine. In the oral exams, it's about faking it till you make it. As long as you sound confident enough, you can convince the examiner, okay? Even if your point is really solid, like it makes a lot of sense, you explained it really well. If you're not confident, then what's the point? It just seems like if the speaker himself or herself don't trust what he or she says, then why should the examiner, right? That's why confidence is important. And also, it just prevents the nerves from kicking in, so you don't suddenly don't know what you're thinking of, or your mind goes blank, those kind of situations. Okay, so you also get a comprehensive set of notes with PSLE oral exam models. So it's a good course to consider. If you want, you can scan the QR code to sign up, okay? So the answering technique that you'll learn is MEET. Then cover over 8 commonly tested PSLE oral topics. I talked about that just now. Then had what? Oh, as in on Xiaohongshu. But hi everyone, welcome everyone. Okay, there's more people, I didn't notice. Billy Block, what is that comment for? But yes, okay. So this is the one that I talked about just now, specially designed PSLE oral exam model responses. So you can base it off something that is specially crafted already, like meticulously crafted. Then you know somewhat like the skeletal of it. What's the skeletal of your answer? Okay, then the content you just have to build it up yourself, build your topic bank, which you can do so through the courses as well. Okay, I've talked enough about that, so let's get to the paper for today. So today I'm doing 2022. Hi Bandori. Today I'm doing 2022 P5 Chij Eoy paper. So as usual, for those that are new here, I do grammar, vocab, MCQ, editing, compre close, and SNT. So if you guys have anything interesting to share or ask, you can just comment down below. Or if you want to choose a particular section to jump to, you can do that too. Jin, do you see the comment? By Billy Block.
Who's that?
My friend.
Oh.
Okay, but yes, Billy Blob says for question 1. Whoa, I need to jump to Zoom. Okay. So okay, wait, I don't even know if the question's big enough. Zoom in a little bit more. But hi, welcome everyone. Hi Michelle, hi Linda. Okay, so first question. Sally and her siblings planned to cook dinner for their parents and went to buy the ingredients blank. So Billy Blob says 4. Anyone else wants to try answering? Esterine or Gargu or Leroy? Anyone? Okay. Hi Brett. Seems like it's just Billy Blob. Okay, but it's fine. You don't know. Oh, okay, then it's fine, Esterine. But thanks for commenting. It's less dead. Four. Hi, Brad. I remember Brad, if I remember correctly. But yes, I'm gonna be drinking more water because I'm so thirsty, guys. Hi, Ellie. 4. Okay, so you guys say 4 for this. So what do we have to look at is this. Sally and her siblings. So you know that this is plural. Because it's more than one person. Siblings alone already has S, so it's confirmed plural. So herself, yourself is out. What's the difference between ourselves and themselves is that ourselves would include the speaker. Well, whereas themselves does not, okay? So over here, it refers to Sally and her siblings as the doer of the action. Doers. So you choose 4, themselves, okay? Went to buy the ingredients themselves. The person saying this was not included. Okay? Oh, we're doing question 1? Yes. Okay, I guess the question was covered, that's why. Man, let's just shade 3 and 4 together on the OAS. No, then you're just forfeiting the question. Like, okay, we learn here so that you know what to answer during the exam. Yes. Okay, next. Moving on. Question 2. What's Ellie's answer? It's 3, it's 4. Huh? 3. Third person. Yes, aspect. You can see it that way. So you can see it as a narrator saying this also. Like, Sally and her siblings plan to cook dinner for their parents and went to buy the ingredients themselves. So the narrator saying that, then the narrator isn't included as part of this because he or she is not the doer of this. Okay? In P1, you connected the dots on the OAS. Okay, I got no comments for that. That's a funny story to share though. That's a lore. Not lore. Okay, but yes, moving on. Next question. Are you guys saying 4 for this? You didn't know P1 use OAS, right? That's why I said I have no comments. I don't know if I was even using an OAS. I feel like I just wrote numbers down on the paper. We're drawn. Hi Chilgil, welcome back. Okay, so my mother bought all the pictures that blank by the celebrity artists were drawn. Okay, so Asterine says were drawn. Anyone else? Hi Matas. So I feel like I'm speaking very fast. Hi Beizi. Were drawn. Oh yes, Asterine, I got you. But thanks for correcting. Somewhere in primary school, as in your connected OAS. Okay, you also say 4. So bought all the pictures that blank. So over here we need passive voice to show that this action that was done to the pictures, in this case the action is buying them, was done in the past. Okay. Were acted upon in the past. So over here, the word, or rather the choice, the tense to use is for were drawn. Okay. Hi Mianbao. Hi Isenso. Thanks for sharing the live. Taking pictures, signing autograph roses on the stage. Oh, I thought you did that. I was gonna be amazed for a moment. Yes, actually no, it's long time no see to you, Esterine. I just saw Mianbao on Monday. Hi Kai. Hi the honored one. Welcome back. The honored one always. Hi Teo Ing Hing. Oh, I saw that as Teo Hing. Okay. Is the Chinese translated me? What do you mean the Chinese translated you? But yeah, Astrid, I saw Mianbao on Monday. Okay. Next, question 3. After the marathon, the boy had blank energy left. So the honored one says little energy left. So what is the main thing that we're looking at over here is energy. So same question we always ask ourselves. You have relief classes on Monday. Relief classes as in you're the relief teacher? Or you're the relief student? Not relief student, what am I saying? The student that has to go for the relief classes. Uncountable, yes, very good. Okay, the honored one is like studious. What's a relief student? Yeah, there's no such thing. I know you wish there's a relief student that can take your place, Mianbao, but no. Okay, so uncountable, and based on the context, after the marathon you will be tired, and this is left. Okay, so little. Oh yeah, the relief teacher, Asterine. Wow, okay. Welcome. I thought you were a student. Okay, so little is right in this case. There's not much else to say. Few and many are for countable. Several is also countable, sometimes can be used for uncountable, but it all depends on what is the context. Okay, moving on. Question 4. My class was having our art class blank, the fire alarm went off. So went off is a good phrasal verb to remember or to learn. Okay, when the fire alarm went off. Chilgil also says 4. Asterine also says 4. Okay, so over here, there are 2 actions happening at the same time, correct? So this went off and they were having art class. So when is the correct answer? While also usually you would say doing this while doing something else, right? So that could have been an answer, but this is not as precise. Because usually if you want to use while, you'll be saying, I was watching the television while my mom came home, something like that. You wouldn't say while the fire alarm went off, because this is more of a specific moment, so when the fire alarm went off. Okay? So yes, you guys are right. It's when. So is more of result, like cause effect kind of thing. Since is usually showing cause. Okay? Or time from the past. What happened to my hair? What do you mean what happened to my hair? It just grew longer. Okay, moving on. What do you mean Chogyo? Is it good or bad? Connectors. Hi refers. Thanks for the question. Connectors. Um you could say so, but they do have other purpose, so not necessarily just connectors. Like words like and, but they're all connectors also. The center gap grew also. Okay, I mean it got longer, right? Uh, okay, moving on. I don't really know how to explain that, but yes. I don't know how to explain Menpao's comment. When denotes there's precise timing. Yes, so because this was a specific thing, or rather, in this case, a precise timing when this specific event happened. That's why when is more suitable compared to while. Hi, Serene. Okay, that activated my Siri. Okay, the children were amazed when they heard Laura blank like a nightingale. So, someone said sing just now, right? The honored one said sing. So when they heard Laura sing like a nightingale. So this is the verb noun verb rule, correct? Remember, okay, I haven't been telling you guys about the verb noun verb rule, but basically what I keep telling you guys is if you see a verb in front and it's already in the past tense, your verb here should be the bare infinitive. So that's a simplified form that I've been telling you guys. But if you want to know it as the verb noun verb rule, you can do that. Today moderators Jean. Admin Jean. Oh, hi Tanker, welcome back. I haven't seen you in so long. Like, actually. Okay, so either bare infinitive or base form, you can remember either one. Yes, refers, you're right. Can put singing? No. Because of this rule. And yeah, in China. Oh, wow. Wait, does TikTok even work in China? But no, singing is not even one of the option here though. And usually ing means it's continuous. So in this case, if you want to put singing, okay, let's say it's one of the options here, right? Then sing or singing would be correct. But it all depends on what is the, how do you want to, what do you call it? Place this event in the timeline, okay? Because they heard Laura singing. That means they did hear Laura sing for a period. It lasted at least a certain period. Like maybe 5, 10 minutes, 30 minutes, something like that. That's what I mean by period, okay? But sing is just telling you I heard it as an action. This is something she did. I don't want to know whether she did it for how long, those kind of thing. So that's the difference between singing and sing. This is the only safe space because there's no unskippable ads. You just miss the unskippable ads, not that I don't promote. But yeah, different thing. That's what I thought too, Chogyo, but okay, I guess VPN works. Hi, Pris. Okay, so over here, sing is the correct answer because of the rule, okay? When do you use singing? Mianbao, I just explained to you. It all depends on how you want to write it in a, not write it in a sentence, sorry. How do you want to phrase your sentence? Like, do you want the story to be like the children heard Laura sing? That means they maybe camped somewhere or they were sitting together and Laura was just in the background singing for a period of time, like 15 minutes, something like that. Or do you want to just plainly say that they just heard Laura sing as an action instead of an ongoing action? So that's the difference. ING is always ongoing, it's always continuous. China's so nice. I agree, but I haven't been there in quite a while. I'm busy listening to the China VPN, sorry. Mianbao, what the... Okay, hi Justin Beep6. Is this stuff in primary 5? This is more of like explaining the options or the tenses, so... Many channels taking place right now. You look so tall yet so short. Guys, I've been saying this since the start. Like, I'm not tall, I'm short. But I'm not insecure about it though. Okay, Moving on, next one. Question 6. The boy blank parents are well-known athletes. Won most of the races during sports day. Shocking, for real, for real. It was never a concern for me. Okay. 171. Oh, I'm like nowhere near that, bro. Okay. 4. You guys say 4. So, whose parents are well-known athletes? Got anyone live? I'm the only one doing the live sessions today. I did one on Xiaohongshu prior to this. That's why I'm drinking so much water and low-key stuttering a bit. But yeah, this is the last one for today. 158. 158 is crazy. Okay, I'm not that short. Actually, no. I'm still short. Okay, never mind. Moving on. Yes, whose is indeed correct. Okay, so who is subject? Which is used for things. I haven't went through this question in so long. Whom is when people are seen as objects. Okay, did I speak Chinese on Xiaohongshu? Not as much. I speak mostly in English though. But I do write some Chinese words. Okay, then whose is basically to show the idea of possession. Or in simpler words, it just means belonging to someone. So in this case, the parents, in a sense, belong to the boy. Okay? That's why whose is indeed the correct answer. Yeah, 166 as a male. Okay, I'm around there. Yeah, so. Okay, next. Hi, Eugene. Rick walks to school as his house is blank Kinsley Street, which is just across the school. Speak Spanish better than Chinese, and you learn Chinese your entire life. It's fine. Some people are just better at other things. Like they can just naturally pick up things better than others. That's why nobody's perfect, right? Everyone got their own strengths. Why got so many live streamers around that height? What do you mean by that? On? Oh, this one. On Kilnsley Street. Okay. What? Mianbao not touching grass. I know. I can tell from Mianbao's comments sometimes also. I'm just joking, Mianbao. 1. At. Okay, so what's the difference? At would be when you want to talk about something specific. I am at school. When do I cut my hair? Actually, I don't really like. Oh, thanks for sharing the live, Darren. I don't think I've seen a Darren username in this live before, but welcome. When do I cut my hair? I don't like to cut my hair. Like, I was always that kid in school that always got caught for his hair. Yeah, then I'll just cut it when I get caught. But ever since I had the chance to leave my hair out, I don't think I'll want to cut it. Am I Korean? No. Guys, I'm Singaporean. I've been saying this so many times. But yes. Anyway, cutting the hair is so expensive. So I'll just see how I look like in long hair. If I like it, then I'll keep it, you know? If not, I'll just cut it. Okay. So at is too specific. Wolf cut. Yeah, that was what I was going for, but then like it wasn't long enough yet. And then I went to cut it again. So yes, I'll leave this one longer. Okay. So over here, on is the correct one because at is too specific, okay? At would mean I am at this specific point in time. Mushroom hair suits me. No. That brings back bad memories. I was stuck with mushroom hair in secondary school and primary school and JC. Oh my days. Afro? No, I can't. Get a week to test it out. That's true though. Perm my hair? Yeah, I permed my hair. If not, my hair's usually like very flat. After seeing the potential, I can never go back to flat hair. Okay, moving on. Dad knew about the change of plans, blank he. My sister asked quizzically. Okay. Not simple, but common question. Question tag. So, hi Mango, welcome back. Get army hat. No thanks, I don't want to go back to that. So, question tag. Anyway, so far, the people that I know say this hair kind of suits me, so I don't think I'll be going back to short hair. So, question tag, how to do it is, for those that don't know, if the front is positive, the back is negative, and vice versa. Okay? So over here, the main clause is positive because it's new. There's nothing about that. So saying didn't is correct because we need something that is negative. And do doesn't match with that. Okay, this verb, wrong auxiliary verb. Did is the correct auxiliary verb. Okay, so these are out. Okay, next. First few days full of typhoon. Oh, stay safe, tanker. As long as you come back in one piece. That's the most important thing. Bus. I don't think I'll do a bus card though, Mango. What school am I from? Nah, I don't want to review that. Hi Vian, thanks for liking the live. Esterian, you say 2. In spite of having a bad headache, I managed to complete all the household chores. Okay, that's correct. That's pretty simple also, right? Because bad headache and managing to complete something is a contrast. Usually when people have really bad headaches, they won't be able to accomplish anything because they'll be stuck or rather like bedridden. So why is the angle so weird today? That is true, guys. But it's okay. It still works. It works for me. Bald bread, that's not a very nice suggestion. I don't appreciate that. It's like no value added, man. I don't want to go back bald. It's not good. So what's question 8 answer? Question 8 answer is didn't. 4. The what? Someone said 4, right? That's why I didn't go through much about it. Yeah, Chogyo said 4. So that was correct. Hi not Greg. Welcome back. Messy hairstyle on top and a low taper on the side. Oh. Okay, technically I down permed the side, but then cause it's been some times and then the hair grew out. So it just doesn't look as flat. But yeah, when I down perm it looks better. Okay, 16 guard. What's a 16 guard, guys? I'm not really like knowledgeable about that. Okay, but yes. Contrast. So in spite of is the word to show contrast. Owing to shows cause. It shows contrast. Hi Oz. 4 is the answer, right? As in for the previous one, question 8, then yes. For this, in spite of is the answer. So in spite of is indeed correct. Okay, whatever I highlight is the correct answer, okay? As a result of, it also shows us cause, as in cause effect. Like as a result of his hard work, he clinched the first in the competition, something like that. Regardless of just means ignoring. Regardless of what you say, I still won't do this, okay? You said when I got it wrong. It's fine, Oz. That's how we learn. Making mistakes makes it more memorable for you to remember what's the right answer or technique to do something. Yeah, in poly and you still get a question. It's fine, guys. It's fine. That's how you learn, to be honest. Okay, question 10. Several pupils blanked for their group presentation since this morning. So several pupils was rehearsing for their group, were rehearsing, has been rehearsing, or have been rehearsing. Have been rehearsing. Yeah, what Tanker said is right. Everyone makes mistake. Even I make mistake on this live also, so it's fine. 4. Have been rehearsing. Yeah, okay, so yeah, Brett, you're right too. Okay, so have been rehearsing. So basically how you spot the tense or how you identify the tense is pretty simple. Just look at the words, okay? So was word difference is just singular plural. So both are, what is it called? Past, yes. Oh my. Okay, anything with ing is always continuous, so continuous. Then if there's 3, been is a past participle, and when you use past participle, it's basically when you use perfect tenses. Okay, so this would be present, perfect, continuous. Remember correcting me that time? Like, yeah, many people correct me, so I'm fine with it. I mean, I know I made a mistake, so it's fine to call me out on it. To call me out on it, so we learn together. Yeah. Okay, so several pupils have been rehearsing is correct. So the difference between 3 and 4 is that has is singular and have is plural. So pupils is plural, right? So then why do you need perfect continuous? It's because sorry guys, almost 3 hours of talking in doing it for me. But yes, so it suits the ongoing action since this morning. Okay, so it just tells you that this started since this morning, still happening now. You tell everyone to be strong for themselves, knowing where it's fine, tanker. That shows that. But if you're nice to others, you need to learn to be nice to yourself too. But yes, okay, self-growth. Oh, it just got so sad, guys. So deep. Okay, can do SNT. Yeah, sure, Chugu. There's something behind me. What's behind me? The background. Yeah, the HDB buildings. Okay, let's go SNT. You love Compre Close? I love Compre Close too. I'm glad you get me, Esther. It's like so fun to read the story and just kind of like complete it on your own, right? Is there an otter? It's a capybara. It's not an otter. Let me see if I can move it. Is this better? It's okay. It works. Okay, I hope you can see it now, Brett. A building. I agree, I agree. Okay. Hi Fel. You want that capybara? I don't know where it's from, but I'm pretty sure I see it around everywhere. Like, especially at green parties or...
Taking the light.
Hi Preston.
Taking the light from you.
Oh, okay. The capybara stealing the light. It's not part of the life anymore. Preston. Preston is such a familiar name. Oh. Okay, but hi everyone, welcome. Okay, so is your name? Yeah, no, as in, I feel like I've talked to someone with that name also. Don't take the capybara. Okay, you can see the nose, half of it, okay? Okay, so over here, such and that. So, she's a very gracious girl, all her friends like her. So how would you join these two sentences with such and that? So such and that will be joined to show cause and effect. Okay, so she is... You chose SNT not because you wanted to do it. Okay, I guess you just wanted me to write more, but sure. So, yes, she is such a gracious girl. Such will will replace very. Such a gracious girl that... Why am I writing that? That all her friends like her. Okay, so it's just like this. Okay, next. That was pretty simple. Nothing much. The only time you want to learn. Wait, that's good, Tanker. It's good to have fun when learning. It makes it more memorable. Or rather, that's how I used to learn. Like, I study with my friends. Although most of the time I'll be the one distracting them and we just don't study. But yes. This was your favorite? Oh, SNT. I don't know, I struggled with SNT in the past though. I remember going for like classes for it. And then the questions were just hard. Okay, next. Daisy thinks having a picnic is nice. Daisy thinks swimming in the lake is nicer. So, word pairs. Let's start with prefer and to since we are talking about this. Prefer and to, your verb always have to have ing. That's how you use it, okay? And the next is would rather and then. And for this, your verb is just... it's just okay. Just leave it in the base form. Okay? So, Daisy would rather nicer, right? So she would rather swim. Take out the ing. Would rather swim than have a picnic. Also, I know I'm missing things. I'll write it in a bit. Swim in the lake. Ori? What do you mean Ori? Guys, why is it getting so sad? The duck. Yeah, the duck's cute. Chogyo, it's okay. Put yourself out there. Go and socialize. Hi, Pillow. Oh, you changed your profile picture, Pillow. Have I eaten dinner? No. Sadly. Actually, no, I'm not hungry, so it's fine. Be a skinny legend. Nah, I'm actually not hungry. Okay, moving on. Question 68. The roads in the forest were narrow, the paths in the forest were narrow too. So, this looks simple, right? But neither nor. It joins two negative ideas together. And usually, wait, what am I saying usually? That's not usually. It always joins two negative ideas together. So make sure this is negative, okay? Should eat dinner at the capybara? No, it's okay, Brad. I'll skip on that. I'll pass. Neither the forest road nor the forest path. You don't need to repeat so many times. You can just say neither the roads nor the oh my days. Okay. Neither the roads nor the paths in the forest were wide. Okay. Brad, you don't say were narrow, because we have to make sure it's negative, so you change it up. Okay. Hi, Cam. So, okay, I need a water break after this. My throat hurts. Neither the roads nor the paths in the forest were white. Crashing out. I crashed out long ago, Chogyo. Hello, I'll just call you 517, okay? Hi, 517. Hi, Luke. How I do it, don't ask you. What do you mean how you do it? Oh, as in how you do the questions? It's fine, it's fine. I'm just... Don't drink water. What? Brett, that's just mean. Jill's performance in the concert made her feel proud. Okay, yeah, that's the correct answer. So, pretty straightforward as well. Jill performed in the concert, it made her feel proud. So, over here you see this, right? So, what thing belongs to Jill? Her performance. So, you need to change this into a noun. So, usually only things belong to people, right? That's why Jill's performance. Yes. Okay, everyone's right. Miffy. Oh, yeah, Miffy. Sorry. My brain ain't in the best condition right now, so... Hi, Miffy. Welcome back. How's your karaoke and dancing sesh with your grandparents? Okay, next. Last one for S&T. I visited a village in which my grandfather was born. So the village I visited, blank. So this is just changing to show that the location can be used interchangeably. So this is one of the more out there questions. Don't really see this. Can you be my friend? If you see me in real life, sure, why not? You're moving houses and there's a karaoke room in the house. Miffy, stop flexing on us. Are you like the top 15% of the people in our country or something? Hi, Victor. The village I visited was where my grandfather was born. Yeah, that's right. Very good. Where's the cruise person? That's Miffy. Miffy can single-handedly sponsor all of us here, bro. Hi, Zach X. But yes, Miffy, if you ever one day want to give me a house, you can let me know, okay? You can just reach out to me. Chugil. My yeah, okay, let's not go there, Chugil. I'm trying my best. Okay, we will do. Hi pepperoni. Why was not is? Because the sentence of your structure is past tense. So this visited, okay? If you say the village I am visiting is where my grandfather was born, that is correct. So it all depends on what kind of sentence structure you're given. Or if you're writing it by yourself, what kind of sentence structure you want. Hopefully that answers you, pepperoni. Can you come down at Woodlands? Oh, you will actually give me the keys. I'll meet you there later, Miffy. I hope you'll be a man or woman of your words. Okay, let's do compre close. Nobody chose a section, and I'll just go through this. I like doing compre close. Okay, Ken. Okay, I'll meet you at the MRT. Okay, biodiversity blank. Oh, Chuggy already answered. Okay, let's read from the start. There is a wide variety of living things around us, from the smallest ants to the tallest oak trees. Biodiversity, blank the word we use to describe the blank living things around us. So is right. I think I'm convinced at this point that Miffy is the top 15%, you know. However, many animals and plants are rapidly blank because humans blank been clearing forests. Are rapidly what? Animals and plants. The answer is not extinct, okay? Huh? Which one? Suihing or Jellycat? What do you mean? Wait, that's not part of the options.
We bias for this.
Oh yeah.
Vendor one solo, please follow.
That's our favorite brand. Hi Titus. Hi everyone. Okay, decreasing. Yeah, rapidly decreasing. Okay, if you say population decreasing, sure. Decreasing in number, sure. But there's nothing like that here. It just says animals and plants. So I can't accept decreasing. Depleting. Depleting is usually used for resources, so we don't use that here, Titus. But that's a good word. So the resources are depleted, something like that. Depleting, no, not dom dom donkey, but thanks for trying. Disappearing. Yes, disappearing is right. Are you muted first? Huh? No, you're not muted. If I can see your comments, that means you're not muted. But no, not rapidly dying, okay? Rapidly disappearing because humans blank been clearing forests. Okay, I need another water break, guys. What been clearing forests? Have been clearing forests. You remember? Present perfect tense because it started since the past and still happening now. Okay? Clearing forests, polluting the sea, and burning fuels that contribute to global warming. Such changes to the environment make it harder, blank many species to survive. What's the preposition? You should be drinking 2 to 3 liters a day. I think that's like my 5th bottle. Or 6th bottle already. But yes, drink more water, guys. It's good. Hi, Wow Bing Bong. Thanks for commenting. You got it right too. Yes, accidentally swallowed, but it's fine. I used to do that as a kid. By accident, of course. Yes, for is the right preposition. Good job, good job. Okay, moving on. With technology, human beings can blank themselves to these different challenges easily. When the air gets blank, we put on masks and use air filters. Wait, Miffy, can you answer me? Does your house have connectors? Like, if your house have connectors, let me know. I'm pretty sure. I'm guessing it's a yes. Help. Can help themselves to these. Okay, guys, help themselves to something means okay, usually people would say feel free to help yourself to this. That means don't be shy. You don't have to like be wary or anything. Just really, feel free. Yeah, feel free. Okay, so you want people to feel free to different challenges. Okay, guys, hold on, we need the charger. But yes. So yes, you don't want to be asking people to feel free to get all these challenges easily. It's not something that we want. Okay, so what word do we put here? It starts with A. A what? Technology helps us with our life, right? Our way of life, how we do things, how we execute things. Rainbow capybara. Oh, the lights. What's the connectors? That means like let's say there's one building here, and then maybe there's this thing, and then this. Like this is a connector. Acclimatize. Hi, 超屌猫咪毛毛毛. Acclimatize. No, you don't you acclimatize to a certain like temperature. You don't acclimatize to challenges. It sounds a bit weird. English connectors. Oh no. I'm asking if Miffy's house has a connector. Assist themselves. No, that's the same as helping themselves. Adapt. Yes, I saw someone say adapt. Good job, Pillow. Okay, good job, everyone. It is adapt. Okay, great. So, technology helps you to better, in this case, not exactly solve, but maybe live with it. You mitigate the effects of it. Okay, so it helps you to adapt to this kind of challenges. Adopt? No, you don't want to adopt challenges as well. Oh yeah, you have. Okay, Miffy, you're just rich. At this point, you're just flexing on all of us. But yeah, if you want to give me the house, I'm always open, Miffy, provided your parents allow. Okay, moving on. Polluted. When the air gets polluted. Yes, correct. That's why you use filters and masks so that you breathe in fresh air. You just answer the questions only. Sure. For reals? Are your parents that generous? Not saying they aren't, but it's a house we're talking about. When a deadly new virus appears, we make vaccines to help our bodies blank it. On the other hand, animals and plants blank cope with the sudden changes like we are able to. Fight. Intoxicated. The air gets intoxicated. No, you would say someone is intoxicated. Okay? And usually that just means yeah. Hi Numberjacks, welcome back. Haven't seen you in so long. Love your profile picture as usual. Fight it. Yes, fight it. Battle it. Usually battling it out, you need like 2 parties. I don't really know if you can say a virus and a body can battle it out. So fight or combat, okay? Conquer it. Wow, okay. Wait, let me think about conquer. Slay Queen, I agree, Numberjacks. Conquer. Conquer usually... Hold on, let me search. Yeah, conquer usually is to overcome or take control, and it's by military force. So over here, we're not talking about that. That is too intense already. Okay, so not that. Pillow sounds so triumphant. Triumphant. What do you mean by that? Stop swimming. Oh, bread. Okay, it's fine, bread. I can see your answer. Cannot. Yes, cannot is correct. Hi, Jana. Welcome back. Jana, why are you always changing your profile picture? Not that it's wrong, but yes. Everyone else changes their profile picture. I look tired. I just had a... Yeah.
Guys, we work. I thought you probably live. We are working.
Yeah, that's why I'm not doing so many like lives, cause I have work to do, guys. Plus the Xiaohongshu live before this. I don't think I'm capable of yapping that long. One day, one new idol. Also, can't is a contraction. Oh, sorry. It's two words. No, cannot is. Okay, I know can't is a contraction, but in this case, cannot is an answer. Okay, you cannot put contractions in your answers as well. But I just accepted it because who has big bear bricks? Miffy just flexing on everyone. Bear bricks are not are not cheap to have. Defend. Yeah, can protect or defend themselves can. What work? I don't think I can talk about that, but yes. Is this what being an adult looks like? I don't know, Pillow. I don't know. Good things to think about, guys. You don't know what's a bear brick? Exactly, yeah. Okay, I know about it because I see it sometimes, but it's expensive. It costs like thousands. The only way I could do that was if you... What do you mean? I end a go. Okay, moving on. Scientists tell us that 1 million species are now threatened with blank. With what? 1K for bear? No, it's not exactly a bear. It's like a big pot mud. If that's how you want to visualize it. Guns? Threatened with guns? Oh, are you... Wait, you're just going out there and shooting the animals? No, you're not threatened with extinction. Okay? Extinction means the species is gone already. But before that, there is 2 layers. Yes, below, you're right. Endangerment, not extinction. If you want to look at how serious it is, right? Extinction is here. This is endangerment. If you don't know what endangerment is, it's the noun form of the word endanger. Okay, it just means the action of putting someone or something at risk or in danger. Okay, so good job, Pillow, good job. Isn't Labubu the small one already? Okay, you can just search about bear bricks. Miffy, you're so... Okay, let's not go there. It's not helping my situation. Okay, moving on. In nature, living things depend on one blank for survival. On one what for survival? Manipulation? What do you mean? They manipulate each other to survive. That's like next level toxicity in the ecosystem. Another? One another. Yes, correct. Why did I say another like I was questioning it? Okay. A flowering plant needs insects for pollination, while an animal needs that plant for food. If a species becomes extinct, there will be a chain reaction blank the lives of other species. Chain reaction, what the lives of other species? What should it be? Ending. A chain reaction ending the lives of other species. Okay, if you want to put ending, you have to add a comma, but no. Chain reaction just means it's like a domino effect kind of thing. To the lives. No, not to the lives. That's not the right preposition. It makes an impact what the lives. Not on also, but close to on. Affecting, a chain reaction. Then that one you need a comma also. Comma affecting the lives. Yes, Mianpao. Oh, that's true. I haven't seen much unhinged comments today. Not on, not off. Chain reaction off the lives. No. It should be, yes, Pillow, you're right. In. Hi, Banana. So, implicating. Implicating, you also need a comma, okay? But over here, there's no comma. Next. Human beings can do blank to protect biodiversity. Can do what to protect? Then moving on. We should practice reduce, reuse, recycle. That way, we will blank need so many possessions. You revoke this answer. What do you mean you revoke this answer? You can't revoke an answer. Themselves much. Can do much. Okay, there's not much context to tell me, but much is acceptable. Something is also acceptable. So it's either these two. I feel like it's more something, but I can't necessarily deny much also because there's not enough context to tell me whether the passage is trying to tell me that, oh, you can do a lot, or oh, you can do something. Can do nothing to no, then it contradicts your next few sentences, numberjack. Because we should practice, that means this is something you can do. We have to be optimistic. That's true. It's good to be optimistic in life. Okay. That way, we will blank need so many possessions, eat excessive amounts blank food, and use energy unnecessarily. So we will what? We'll know. No, we will no need. We will not need, yes. No, it's correct. The sun is setting. I think I think it has set like long ago. Hi Susan. Okay, last one. Not need so many possessions, eat excessive amounts blank food, and use energy unnecessarily. You said that before looking. Oh, okay. The moon is rising. Does the moon rise? I'm not sure about it. Hi Rayan, welcome back. If only a window can watch sunset. I've never thought about that. But okay, food for thought. Let's be friends. What's with the bison emojis? Yes, off pillow, you're right. Okay, pillow's my studious student. Okay, so we've completed with this. It's already 6:54, so there's not much time. So let's just do an unskippable ad, okay? Humongous. What do you mean humongous? Like the bison emoji? Okay. Let's go through this. So for those of you that weren't here when I was going through this, right? July and August, you guys will be having youth holiday, not youth holiday, youth day holiday and national day holiday. Side ads. I'm sorry, Asterin, but there's not much time to go through another section as well. And this is a new thing that I'm promoting, so deal with it. Come to your connected thing to see. Miffy, stop it. Stop it. It's not helping any of us. At least better than Spotify's unskippable ads. Oh, that's true. I mean, I share my account with, like the paid account with my family, so. Okay, so Youth Day Holiday, National Day Holiday. You can sign up for either PSI Oral Intensive Crash Course or PSI Oral 1-to-1 Intensive Coaching. Okay? Both for primary 5s and 6s. So let's talk about intensive crash course first. It's 2 hours and you'll learn about 5W1H, meet, how to answer it, especially since it's a new oral syllable, so you don't blank out, you know how to present your answer, you know what's the skeletal that your answer should meet, and just change the content. And obviously, to have good content, you need to start working on your topic bank now, and you can do that through here, okay? Especially since, or you get exposure to 8 commonly tested PSI oral exam topics. Okay? Also, organizing your answer is an important thing, okay? Oh, bye Miffy. When's the next time I'll go live? Tomorrow, if I'm not wrong. But yes. Next is the 1-to-1 intensive, PSI oral 1-to-1 intensive coaching. So this one is also on the same date, also for P5s and P6s. Difference would be that it's a 1 hour duration, and it's also the new syllable. So this one is more if you guys want real-time and personalized feedback and really just the focus of experienced teacher that is gonna teach you. And also building confidence in delivering well-structured responses. Okay? You're gonna have tomorrow what time? Hold on. Same timing, 5:30 to 7:30. Okay. Anyways, building confidence is important for oral exams because, as my teacher used to tell me, fake it till you make it. If you're not even confident in yourself or in the answer that you're presenting, why would someone believe you, correct? So no matter how good your point is, if you don't have confidence, you don't sound confident, it will affect the way you present it and how your idea comes across. Okay? You're just going everywhere, Miffy. You live such a life that people will envy. Okay. It's a good sign if you make examiners laugh too. That's true, that's true. Just take it as you're having a conversation with them. But of course, don't go off topic or talk about random things. You still have to answer, okay? And also you get a comprehensive set of notes with the model responses. So with the model response, you can think about what your skeletal structure should be. And you clear one thing so you don't be as nervous and your mind doesn't go blank, okay? And then you just don't sit there and say a bunch of filler words like I think yeah, those kind, okay? It's not a good sign. Hi Arthur. So that's, and you can scan the QR code to sign up because it's a good cause. It's a good cause. Both are good causes to consider. Yes. Okay? So unless they're laughing at how bad your answer is. Okay, I don't think they'll be that unprofessional. But yes, for those of you that are good at oral, it's also good to just take it as practice, you know? The more you practice, the better you get at something. It applies to everything. So yeah, you guys can scan the QR code now to find out more, okay? Okay, yeah, oh, there are some themes here. Okay, so you can learn about, or rather build your bank on kindness, environment, sports fitness, family, and neighborliness and community. Then others would be education, learning, travel, food and nutrition, technology, and performing arts. Okay, actually this performing arts, this is a good topic to build on because if you don't prepare for this, I feel like there's nothing much to say. Or rather, back when I was schooling, I usually don't do as well for this particular topic. Am I sick? What do you mean, am I sick? Do I sound sick? 老师说对，说的对。Yes, Gagu, I agree. Guys, I've been talking for a good 3 hours. Obviously, I'm dehydrated. You have to repeat what you just typed. Huh? What do you mean? What did you just type? I can't see anything. But yes, okay, I'll just show you guys the QR code, okay? So, yes, do explore the... Get well soon. I'm not sick, Brett, but thanks for your well wishes. Okay, and it's 7, so... Bye, guys. That's all. I'll see you guys tomorrow.